Hey, Lakeland family. I hope that you were encouraged during our Easter weekend as I was. I think there were more than 600 people that were here Friday night and Sunday for our services all together. It was a marvelous time to come together, and particularly I loved seeing some faces that we haven't seen in a while. I heard again and again as people came back to church how good it was to be with other Christians in our church family together. So very, very encouraging time. Part of what we hope to do going forward is to offer more and more opportunities for our whole church family to be together in different ways. And so just to share, if you hadn't seen it, the men's ministry has an event this Saturday. You have to register for it immediately. It's a shooting event, guys with guns shooting things. How can that be bad? What could go wrong? So I hope, guys, you'll join us for that. We have 2 Lakeland Institute classes coming up, and I wanted to explain those in a little more detail. We're using the 101, 201, 301, 401 college level banners, so you have a little bit of a sense of the depth of the class, but there's no homework, there's no tests or anything like that. Don't be freaked out about that. We just want you to know when you see a 101 class, it's introductory. It's a survey of the whole Old Testament or the whole New Testament or an explanation of what our basic Christian doctrines are. 201 classes and 301 classes are about how we know God better. I'm doing 201 this starting in a few weeks on a Monday evening. The topic is knowing God. If Christianity is a relationship with God through Jesus Christ, how do you actually relate to Him? How do you know Him better? We're going to talk about that. This class will actually be something you can come to live or stream in on Zoom if you'd like to. Also, Don Belesa is going to be teaching a class starting in May, and it's a 400 level class on Christians and government. And it deals with this critical issue as we have an election cycle coming up of how do we honor God better as Christians, citizens of our country together. So I hope you'll consider joining us for one of those 2 events. You may not know this, the elders are inviting the entire church to a prayer gathering Saturday, May 14th here at the building for 90 minutes. Oh my goodness, I hope you'll set aside time so that we can come together and worship the Lord, but also intercede and ask for Him to work powerfully in our church and in our community. Of course, you know about Serve Day on June 4th. I hope you'll join us for one of those projects. Vacation Bible School is coming up in July, so be available to participate on the team or bring not just your kids, but friends of your kids if you have them. And of course, on our Sunday services, we've just begun this series called Overcoming Fear. And you can see behind me this space in which folks have not only labeled fears and put them up, but will be coming back in the days ahead and be moving their cards from fear to freedom as God works in their heart. That spot will be the testimony of God's work among us. So there is a lot going on at Lakeland these days, and a lot for you to step into to know God better and to draw closer to the church. And I hope you'll jump in. Let's do these days with Christ together.